The Galactic Council Hall was larger than any city on Earth. Bright lights floated in the air, and stars could be seen through the wide glass walls. This was the place where the strongest races of the galaxy met to decide the future of space. 5 powerful alien races stood at the center of the hall. Each one was proud. Each one believed they were the rulers of the galaxy. One by one, they spoke. The first alien leader showed a hologram of his war fleet. Thousands of ships filled the air, glowing with energy weapons. "Our battleships can destroy a planet in minutes," he said. The second alien laughed and showed even bigger ships. "Our fleet controls entire star systems," she said. The third, fourth, and fifth aliens did the same. Bigger ships, stronger weapons, louder words. The hall echoed with pride and laughter. Then they noticed the humans. The human delegation stood quietly at the edge of the hall. No holograms, no weapons shown, no proud speeches, just silence. An alien leader turned toward them and smiled. "Humans," he said, "you sit among giants. We're your war fleets." Some aliens laughed. Others whispered. Humans were known as emotional, fast learners, but weak in war. The human ambassador slowly stood up. He did not look angry. He did not look afraid. "Our fleets are not here," he said calmly. The aliens laughed louder. "Because you have none," one alien mocked. The human ambassador smiled slightly. "No," he replied, "because you are not ready to see them." The laughter stopped. For a moment, the entire hall fell silent. Even the stars outside seemed to hold their breath. Something had changed. The silence did not last long. Then the Galactic Council Hall exploded with laughter. Alien leaders laughed openly. Some hit the floor with their claws. Others shook their heads in amusement. To them, the human ambassador's words sounded like a weak excuse. "One small species thinks we're not ready," an alien admiral said. Another added, "Humans are brave with words, not with ships." The human delegation did not respond. They stood still, calm and quiet, as if the laughter did not touch them. The council speaker raised his voice. "Humans," he said, "this council speaks of power. If you claim strength, show it." The human ambassador looked around the hall. He saw pride. He saw arrogance. He saw fear hiding behind confidence. "Humanity does not show power for pride," he said. "We show it only when needed." The aliens laughed again. Suddenly, a sharp sound cut through the hall. An alarm. Red lights flashed above the council floor. Holograms disappeared. The laughter stopped at once. A council officer rushed forward. "Unknown signal detected," the officer said. "Origin unknown. Speed impossible." The alien leaders leaned forward. Their scanners searched space. Nothing matched the signal. No alien technology. No known engine. "Is a weapon?" one alien asked. "We do not know," the officer replied. "It does not behave like any ship." The human ambassador closed his eyes for a moment. Then he opened them. "It has arrived early," he said quietly. The aliens turned toward him. "What has arrived?" the council speaker demanded. The human ambassador did not answer right away. He looked toward the stars beyond the glass wall. "Please," he said calmly, "do not activate your weapons." The stars outside the hall began to bend. Space itself seemed to move. Something was coming. And the galaxy was no longer laughing. The stars outside the council hall twisted like water. Alien scientists shouted. Scanners failed one by one. Numbers turned into errors. Systems that had worked for centuries now showed nothing but empty symbols. Then the space bent open. A massive shadow appeared. At first, the aliens thought it was a moon. Then they realized the truth. It was moving, slowly, calmly. A human battleship emerged from the distortion. It was dark, silent, and enormous. No bright colors. No glowing symbols of pride. Its surface was covered in deep metal plates, layered like armor built for endless war. Small lights moved across its body, cold and controlled. The ship did not aim its weapons. It did not speak. It simply existed. The council hall fell into silence. Alien admirals checked the size. The ship was larger than their greatest flagships. They checked its power output. The readings did not make sense. "It is only one ship," an alien whispered. "But it blocks our sensors," another replied. Weapons locked onto the battleship. Nothing happened. The human ambassador raised one hand. "Please," he said, "do not do that." The alien fleets prepared to fire. Then every targeting system failed at the same time. Weapons shut down. Energy cores dropped to idle. Control was lost. Fear spread through the hall. "What is this ship?" the council speaker demanded. The human ambassador finally looked at them. "This," he said, "is a human battleship." The alien stared in disbelief. "You came here with one ship?" An alien mocked, trying to hide his fear. The human ambassador shook his head slowly. "No," he said calmly. "This is not our fleet." The lights dimmed. Space moved again, and more shadows began to appear. The council hall felt smaller now. The single human battleship floated outside, silent and unmoving. It did not attack. It did not chase. That silence was worse than any weapon. Alien admirals argued in low voices. Their fleets were powerful, yet none of them dared to fire. Their weapons had already failed once. No one wanted to try again. The council speaker turned to the human ambassador. "Why bring this ship here?" he asked. "Is this a threat?" The human ambassador shook his head. "No," he said. "This is a message." The aliens listened. They had no choice. "Humans do not enjoy war," the ambassador continued. "We do not boast about our weapons. War taught us something very early." The hall was quiet. "We learned that survival matters more than pride." Outside, the battleship slowly rotated. As it moved, parts of its armor shifted and locked into new positions. The motion was smooth, controlled, and frighteningly calm. Alien scanners tried again. Still nothing. "This ship was not built to conquer worlds," the ambassador said. "It was built to stop wars before they begin." Some aliens felt uneasy. Others felt fear. An alien admiral spoke. "If you are so strong," he said, "why did you hide?" The human ambassador looked at him. "Because power invites challenge," he answered. "And humans do not fight unless forced." The battleship sent a single signal. No weapons fired. No shields flared. Yet every alien fleet in the system felt it. Engines shut down for half a second. Just half a second. That was enough. The message was clear. The council speaker swallowed. "You said this was not your fleet?" he said slowly. The human ambassador nodded. "This is only the guard," he replied. The lights in the hall dimmed again. Beyond the glass walls, space began to fill with shadows. Many shadows. And the galaxy finally understood fear. Space outside the council hall grew dark. Not because of shadows, but because of numbers. One by one, human battleships appeared from the same silent distortion. Then 2 more. Then 10. Then so many that counting became impossible. They came in perfect order. Large ships, larger ships, massive ships that made alien flagships look small. Each one carried the same dark armor, the same quiet presence. No lights of pride, no symbols of fear, just control. Alien admirals froze. Their fleets were powerful, but now they looked weak. What once ruled star systems now struggled to hold formation. This is not possible," an alien whispered. Human ships did not surround the alien fleets. They did not aim. They simply stopped, and space belonged to them. The human ambassador spoke again. "This is why we stayed silent," he said. "We did not want war." The council speaker lowered his head. "What do you want?" he asked. "Peace," the ambassador replied, "and respect." Some alien leaders wanted to fight, but their hands shook. Their fleets were already disabled. Their scanners still showed nothing useful. One alien admiral stepped forward. "If we had attacked you earlier," he asked, "what would have happened?" The human ambassador looked at the fleet outside. "Then this meeting would not exist," he said simply. Silence filled the hall. Slowly, alien fleets powered down their weapons. One by one, pride was gone. Fear remained. The council speaker raised his voice. "The council accepts human terms. The human ambassador nodded. Good, he said, because this is not even our full force. The aliens stared at him. Outside, the human fleet remained still, waiting, and the galaxy knew one truth now. Humanity did not need to fight to win. They had already arrived. The Galactic Council Hall was quiet, not the loud silence of fear, but the deep silence of understanding. The alien leaders looked at the human fleet outside and knew the truth. The balance of the galaxy had changed forever. The council speaker stood slowly. Humanity, he said, why hide such power? The human ambassador did not answer right away. He looked at the stars, then at the alien leaders. Because power without control destroys everything, he said. Humans learned that lesson the hard way. The alien races listened. No one laughed now. We once fought each other, the ambassador continued. We nearly destroyed our own world. That is why we built these ships, not to rule, but to protect. Outside, the human battleships slowly moved into a wide formation, not aggressive, not defensive, balanced. You call this a war fleet? The ambassador said. To us, it is a shield. The alien leaders exchanged looks. They understood. One alien asked quietly, if humanity is so strong, what role do you want in a galaxy? The human ambassador smiled. Guardians, he said. Nothing more. The council speaker nodded. Then the council recognizes humanity as protectors of galactic peace. The decision was final. Human ships powered down their systems. The pressure in space lifted. Alien fleets regained control, but no one raised a weapon. As the meeting ended, the alien leaders left with one shared thought. Humanity had never boasted. Humanity had never threatened. They had simply waited. And when the galaxy was ready, humanity revealed its battleships, not to conquer, but to remind the stars what true strength looked like. The end. Rocket fire.